Alicia made it. Spent like 4 hours making it. But I thought, today was a perfect day for a change of scenery. So after the recent Netflix documentary that we were truly inspired by, I wanted to welcome you to the Lions Den. Back behind me, this is where we keep the lions. And yeah, pretty cool. There's a lot of them back there. They're sleeping right now, or I'd show you what they were up to. So sorry, maybe next time. But I do have a miniature lion. Maggie, come here. Hey, quit screwing around, idiot. Get over here. Oh, she's being dumb, so she doesn't want to. She's busy. All right, so today it's stretch time. Hopefully we'll get this in before it rains. So if we have to start off really quick, at least you know why. So we have a series of 5 stretches that we're going to do to help you relax. I will say that when you're doing these, one of the main things you can focus on is your breath. And by that, think about exhaling as you're stretching or opening up or whatever movement you're going through. Try to exhale during that period of time. Ideally, you want to take about 4 or 5 seconds to exhale each time. So, Brenda, got it? Good? All right. Hey, so first one we're going to do is a sideline. I think the crown's probably coming off soon. Sideline open door. You're going to start right here. Bottom leg down. Yeah. Go right here. And then open up. I got to lose this crown. Open up. And hold it for a few seconds. So reach in front. Notice I've got my leg pinned down. I'm going to open up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And we're already being interrupted by the rain. So we're going to move indoors. Dang it. If it wasn't for this laptop, I'd keep going. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. So let's try this again. Change of scenery. We're moving out of the lion's den and into the non-lion's den. We're moving from the lion's den to the actual den. So, chair. So, man, the rain. Here I thought we were good to go, but apparently Mother Nature had other plans. So, oh well. We survive. We move on. All right, and we're back in action. So, Maggie, are you going to join us now? Maybe not. All right, so here's the deal. 5 stretches, as I was saying. We're still starting with that sideline open door that we were going to do before we were rudely interrupted by Mother Nature. So we're lying on the ground right here. We're going to reach in front and then open up. And relax. All right, so reach in front right here. Open up. And exhale as you're back. Exhale as you're open up. Think about trying to take this shoulder and pressing it down into the floor. So right here. Open up. Feels so good. And then from this position, my suggestion would be to just really focus on deep breath in, exhale out of the mouth, just holding it right there. And then again, we're going to do it one more time. Right here, open up. Almost fell asleep there for a second. And then we're going to spin right around and go to the other side. So notice bottom leg is straight, top leg bent right here. I'm just going to relax my head. If you have any sort of neck issues, you could also just put a pillow or something down, foam roller, volleyball, whatever. So right here, you're going to reach forward and open up. All right. Reach forward. Open up. Hold it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then we're going to do it again. Yeah, 2 more times right here. Reach forward. So the beauty of this stretch is not only are you kind of stretching the hips, it's great for the low back, mid back, and in particular the thoracic spine, so your upper back. So think about when you're opening up. We're going to do one more. I can't remember if that was 2. So reach forward, last one. We're going to open up and hold it. Hold, hold, hold. So the beauty here is, again, it just works all up and down the back, and the hips, the shoulders. It is just an all-around amazing stretch. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is kind of a little, I don't know if you'd say weird. It's odd if you haven't done it. It's called a tripod lateral hip mobilization. If you haven't done this before, that's okay. Again, it's a mouthful. It's not so bad. I'm going to show you 2 different angles. Right here, going head to straight at the top of my head. So I got one knee down. My other leg is straight. So from an angle, it looks like this. All right. I am rocking my hips to the side. If you can see from this angle, I'm rocking my hips to the side. And what you'll feel is a stretch. This one feels pretty good. You'll feel a stretch really deep in the hip right here. So rock into the side and then relax. Push the hips to the side. Nice deep breath. Exhale. And then do it again. Nice deep breath, exhale. So you're pushing the hips to the side. All right, now what you might find, and everyone's a little different, if you think, oh, you know what, I don't feel that really deep in my hip. You might, from right here, when I'm pushing the side, you might have to drop your butt back or come forward just a little bit. So somewhere in here, though, when you push over, you're going to find a spot, and it's like, oh, man, I really feel that deep in my hip socket. That's what we're aiming for. All right, and then one more time. That's right. That is right. Okay, now moving right along, other side. So now I've got my right leg straight now. My left knee is down. I'm going to push my hips to the left. Oof, this one feels pretty tender. So from this angle, pushing the hips to the left. And then relax. So again, just pushing the hips to the left. And then just hang tight. So the right leg is it doesn't have to be totally straight. It can be, bent a little bit, whatever. The important thing is that your knee is not on the ground. All right, and then again, you might need to rock your hips back or forward, but you'll find a spot that tends to be, more tender, or you feel more of a stretch. And rock it to the side. All right. Beautiful. So let's get deep in your hips. And then the next one we're going to do is called a floor slide. So you sit on the ground. Now you can have your feet. It's not super important. I mean, you could prop them up on some if you wanted to. Really makes no difference. But what we're going for is you're going to keep your head down, your arms at your side. From here, you're going to exhale and push up towards the wall behind you. And then relax, slide down. Exhale as so you're breathing out as you're sliding those arms up. And then you're coming right back down, nice and slow. So, we got some visitors. Exhale. You come up. Oh, yeah. And then right back down. Do this 3 more times. Come back down. We got a little cat action going on. And as usual, the dog is stalking the cat. You guys are really in the way. Hey, knock it off, you two. They antagonize one another all day, every day. It's neither one likes the other one to get more attention. Yeah. And relax. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're actually going to stay right here on the ground, and we're going to go into, we have 2 left, a 3-way hamstring stretch. So how this works, I'm going to show you from this probably a better angle here. So you got one leg bent. You're going to take this leg and put it around like, you could use a rope, a towel, a resistance band, a belt, pretty much anything. But this foot is straight up in the air. Once you're up at about 90 degrees, so from this side, it looks like this. So this leg's bent about 90 degrees. At that point in time, you're then going to straighten your other leg down as much as you can. It's definitely easier said than done. Now notice, I've got my head down. I'm not doing this. You don't want to tense up in your neck. You want to try to stay as relaxed as possible. So I've got my head down. My foot is, so I'm using my right foot. It's directly in front of my right shoulder, just to give you an idea of where I'm positioned at. I'm trying to keep my left leg as straight as possible. And also, and this is very subtle, my left toe, I want that pointed straight up towards the ceiling. You don't want that foot to just drop off to the side. And then I'm going to bring from here the leg. This is the one that, wow, really kicks up a notch. So my right foot is now going in front of my left shoulder. Right foot is now in front of the left shoulder. This is the position that you will more than likely be thinking, wow, I can definitely feel this. I'm just going to hold it here. From here, we're taking some nice deep breaths. What the action you're missing at the moment, hi Yadi, is these two having a total stare down. Again, it never stops. It's unreal. And then we're going to take the right leg and move it about a foot outside of, so instead of being straight up, I'm now moving it out to the side just a little bit. Some people, when they do this, will like drop their leg all the way to the side. Totally unnecessary. Just move it out about a foot, so it doesn't take that much. So now what's happening is I'm still stretching the hamstrings, but I'm also stretching kind of the adductor a little bit, more on the inside of the hamstrings and into the adductor. And you just relax and hold it. Hold tight. Nice deep breath. Exhale. We're going to hold it for about 5 more seconds. And then we're going to switch sides. So, switching legs. Make sure you're all set up. And then straighten that leg out. So just going to hold steady. Oh man, and to think, you know what? I decided to do one workout from home, first time ever. I was like, man, it's a nice day out. There's a chance of rain. It's not supposed to start till like closer to 1, so we'll have plenty of time to get this in. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do this one from home. What the heck? Wouldn't you know? As soon as we get started. Oh well. Here I was just trying to paint a beautiful picture of the lion's den. Go ahead and put that across the body now. So cross over. Again, here I was trying to paint like the lion's den and beautiful trees and birds. Just trying to paint a nice, relaxing picture. Well, I tried. All right, now we're going to go outside. Pull that leg up. And just try to relax. At least as much as you can. We have this, and we have one more. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. And relax. All right, we're done with this row. So, last one. I am going to take my shoes off for this one, so I don't get yelled at for having my shoes on the wall. Not that I normally get yelled at. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I don't get yelled at, but never mind. All right, so how this works, we're doing a figure 4 stretch. All right, I'm going to show you 2 different sides, 2 different positions. You want to set up about a foot away from the wall. So my butt is a foot away from the wall. I've got my knees bent about 90 degrees. From here, I'm going to pick my butt up in the air, cross my right leg over my left, and then sit my butt back down. All right, from here, I'm going to take my right hand, push on my right knee gently. Doesn't take much at all. So just nice and easy. In through the nose, breathing. Out through the mouth. Again, if you want to push on this knee, then you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch. So you should be feeling this in your right hip, right kind of glute hip area. If you don't, the first thing I would tell you would be to try to scoot your butt closer to the wall. If like you got stuff along the wall, you can use the edge of a couch. You got many options. We're gonna do this for about 10 more seconds. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And relax. If you feel like stuck, you can also pick your hips up and then to uncross your legs. So this other side then I'm going to show you from the side. Basically everything is the exact same though. Knees bent about 90 degrees, pick your hips up, cross your leg over, sit down, and then so you should feel this on your left hip if your left leg is crossed over the right. And then again, to take the stretch a step further, take your left hand, push on your left knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. So we're gonna hold this for about 10 more seconds. So on all these stretches we did today, all 5 of them, whether you're doing them rain or shine, deep breath in, deep breath out. So all 5 of the stretches we just did. The important thing to think about is to control your breathing. So you want to be as relaxed as possible. The more tense you are, the more you're like squirming around, especially think about like on the last one, the more time you spend like, just trying to scoot your butt back and forth closer to the wall, it to a certain degree, it defeats the purpose. So again, we're trying to focus on taking these joints through a full range of motion, but we want to do it by really moving kind of slow and controlled and really controlling our breath. Because the more we control our breath, the easier it will be to get the body to relax. So calm down, focus on breathing, take a deep breath. It will all be okay. Just like me, starting outside and having to move inside. It's annoying, but whatever. It's all okay. Not a big deal. All right. That's all I have for now. Maggie, do you have anything to add? She doesn't care. She's stalking the cat, which is sitting like at the bottom of the stairs. Like I said, they're insane. So, all right, that is all I have for today. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely Saturday. Stay dry, and hope to see you soon. Bye.